They named the first major villain is named Gascon. Okay. Meve soldiers were seasoned warriors. They had served in many campaigns, fought on many fronts. Still, the strays of Spala caused them great unease. The brigands, howling like wild dogs, did not fight with ordinary sword nor spear, but with executioner's axes, boards with rusty nails, and instruments of torture, their faces concealed behind ghastly prison masks. Optional, eliminate Gascon, Duke of Dogs, who apparently has 18 strength. Hint, surround Gascon with powerful units. That's a very specific hint. Huh. Story battle? So it's a key... It's a key battle in Meve's story, so unique cards may appear, but it's still a puzzle thing? Or there's a different objective? It'll only last one round. We're doing that again. Huh. There's a heavy emphasis on narrative and unique scenarios over there being fights that follow the actual specifics of Gwent rules. That's interesting how much that's been true. What's your deal? The Duke of Dogs, no ability. I was gonna say, aren't you gonna be a unit on here? Wait, you're on my side? Interesting little explosive thing there. He's on my side of the field, making things really weird. Before turn start, if the sum of adjacent units' power is higher than self, damage self by 3. So if I can put characters on no, it doesn't have to be on both sides. If I put somebody next to him that's stronger than him, he'll damage himself by 3. That'll then snowball and make him even easier to damage, because he'll get easier and easier to... Yeah, every damage he'll be damaged more... Bleh. Every damage will be damaged. Every turn will be damaged by 3 more, making him more easy to deal with. Every turn on turn start, move a random position and damage adjacent units by 2. Oh, that makes it way worse. He's gonna move around and damage people by 2? At some point, if it went snowballs and he's weaker, I can use the horn to make everybody up by 2, causing him to take more damage from basically everyone. Having that thing that makes my... The 2 other buffs would be useful. One that gives me plus 10 to somebody would be useful to cause him some damage. And then there's the other one that makes somebody, the weakest person, strongest by the strongest person, which would sort of get rid of the weakest part in my system of trying to deal with them. I don't know. This is gonna be a weird encounter. I might have to try it a few times. The strays of Spala. 'Tis you who lead them. 'Tis you they call the Duke of Dogs. So he's already here next to my banner. So that's not great for my ability to deal damage to him off the bat, but I can make it go away. You're only a 9. Ah, a Scytheman that's been boosted. It's only 4 though. 4 plus 5. Take him to 15. It's almost enough for the Duke of Dogs, but not quite. This would boost it by an additional 2, making it 17. Still not high enough. It does say allies. It doesn't say people on my side. It says allies, so he should very much not count. Similarly, I can't use you on him. No, I can't. Oh wait, I can't click on it anyway because we're not starting yet. All right, so now I know what the field looks like. This is gonna be a weird one. All right. Do I want large copies of units? Making copies of units doesn't make units stronger. Basic copy. It doesn't say a base copy. Does that mean that the copied units have the same strength? It pees on them constantly. Alright. The war wagon doesn't strike me as particularly useful. I need things that help me get strong units. Field medic might be good for acquiring a unit that's been kicked off the board, I suppose. The scythemen are good sources of getting large numbers of points. When she uses her ability for the second time, a scytheman will be so strong that it'll at least damage him. So I want that. These have a value of 8. But they don't actually gain power from each other or from other units. They just gain attack. Which is helpful for the attacking part, but my goal is to defeat the dude. But defeating him is optional. I don't like that defeating him is optional, because that means that if I don't succeed on the first try, he might run away and live, and I have to hunt him down later in the story, or maybe he never gets defeated. Because I do have to win the round, too. Ah, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. Okay. I mean, this is good for me winning the round overall. I'm not sure about the war wagon. Doesn't help me defeat him. It just spams a bunch of weaker units on the board. Ooh, another one of you guys. You'll all collectively keep getting more points as I use her ability, which I can do every other turn. You can duplicate them further, which would be good. What other cards do I want from my deck? I've got this one. I don't know. Might have to settle for the Scytheman, right? I think I'm gonna... we'll see how it goes.
Oh, lads, what say we throw this queen a ball?
I'm gonna want to put a Scytheman on both rows, so he's always adjacent to one. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna start going for it, right? Move to a random position and damage adjacents. So it doesn't say... So he could change rows, or he could just move to a completely random location. Doesn't give me a lot to go on. You're starting with these guys. They mark somebody in attack. Great. Which of course reduces my ability to build up the attack I want. But if I put enough of these guys down, it should help.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Could have put him in the back row, I guess. Either way, he's not going to be strong enough this early on. He moved back there. Hmm. I want to create like a network of these guys. And then start boosting them all.
Watch your heads! Stand back! Do some alchemical concoction!
Could you have maybe not done that?
Keep calm, Tiberius.
Should've listened to me, old lady.
Put on both sides of the flag so he can't hide.
Reaping black-clad hens.
It's one strategy. I guess I'll buff the weakest one generally. Or something? I don't know. They'll all get stronger collectively. This is my whole trick after all. Alright, so now we got 4 of these in the field. That one's strong enough if he warps over there, but that's luck based. That's not great news. It's only a 1 in 3 chance though. This boosts allies and damages enemies. Hopefully that counts him. What? It gave him +2. Come on, he's not an ally. Damn it. He's not an ally. That's lying to me about what the card does functionally. That's just a bummer. This guy's weak and kind of in my way right now, so I think I want to call him back. Oh, I've already done my action. Right, I did the magic.
No time for that.
What? No, go away. Ah. Now you're making a mess of things for me. Oh, I'm about to buff them, so I should place this guy next.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
If I boost you, you'll at least be high enough on individually. And if then he gets damaged by you, he'll cycle through the other ones, hopefully over time. It's kind of a bit of luck right now where he ends up. Unfortunately now, as I place more units, it's going to be harder to deal with other problems. Oh, he's going to take damage this turn. Okay. You weirdos. Let's retrieve you. That just gets him off the list, making it even harder for this guy to avoid taking damage. So he's gonna take damage now, right? Took this 3 damage, and now he's gonna cycle around. So I need to get as many people above 17 as I can. These guys are super powerful units. And I gotta play these other guys. Who's in my graveyard? Oh. Play a random ally for my graveyard. These aren't allies, right? I don't think those count. And I don't have more of these guys to play for my deck. So one thing to do is just to place these guys so I can attack. If I put him in either row, he'll attack for 5, so I get rid of this guy at least. That's one option. I want to put him between 2 of the guys, so this guy always has to land next to one of the other people. I don't want him to. I want to create a space where he can survive, hopefully. But it's hard to say.
Well, well, my congratulations.
Congratulations. Alright, so that guy's strong enough. That guy's strong enough. Let's focus on the weakest one, I think. Just to make them all stronger. And now they all go up by 5. Oh, and this guy will shoot every turn, which is good. There we go. So now, is it equal or stronger? Higher than self. So you will hurt him, you will hurt him, you will hurt him, you don't, and you don't. So he still has safe spots to land on. And he found it, asshole. Oh well. If I duplicate this guy, then I can at least summon more arbalists to keep shooting everybody. That'll be 6 damage. Make that count. He won't do any more fire. Cavalry. Yeah, those guys have on, let's see. This guy's going to come in and try to steal power, or he already did. Because he starts out over here. These guys have already left with their power rankings. But I should kill one of the guys that targets me. There we go. Less damage incoming for me. He's not going to take damage this time, but he's down to 14, so that's the only place he's safe right now, and it claims he moves to a random position, so supposedly the game won't strategize and make him do that on purpose. I hope. I hope. Next turn I get to do the thing again. I'll try to make the weaker unit stronger. He's down to an 11. This is getting easier. Oh shit. How'd they get up to 13s? That's good, but... Oh, it averages them all. Okay, that's useful for keeping these 2 alive, so thank you. I'm about to boost all these guys up by 5 again anyway. So thanks.
If you insist.
Let's put these guys both back here next to these guys to make it harder for them to hide. Or well, we gotta target this guy because he's the one that is attacking me. I should have put you there between those two. That would have been a better plan. Crap. Trying to hurt their damage total a bit. Because they're all about to start shooting, thankfully. So you're going to take damage this turn, which is also good news. 13, 13, 13. Let's see, where are the weak spots I've created where they can hide, potentially? You, basically, right? No, if he hides next to you, he'll take damage. It's this 8 on the outside that's kind of a risk. Oh, they're taking damage. That's fun. So I shoot 4 times, and every single one of these guys goes up by 5, and whoever I boost goes up by 4 and gains an armor. So now that guy's strong enough too. I think I'm good now, as long as I can defeat him before we run out of cards. That's not great news. That's not as likely as one would hope, actually. Shit. I think I doomed myself when I used that +2 card. I think that made it so that he's got too much health. Because the game lied to me, basically. Still no allies in my graveyard. What? His traps show up in my graveyard, huh? Odd. It's gonna take him too many turns to die. And he's already passed, so the moment I pass, the game ends, and so he won't die. Damn it, I want him to die. I really want him to die.
Again and again and again.
That's a hell of a chain reaction. Let's see, anyone past 5? Wait till let's see what this guy summons. 2 infantry on the right. Shit, that's actually not great news. I don't want that. At least put him between these guys. If I'm lucky, they'll get killed by attacks. I just gave him a safe area. Damn it. Is there even somebody to medic? Like, are you even gonna affect anyone? No. I guess buff the weakest unit, because then at least that person will be strong enough to not get affected by him. I hate that I'm losing because of turn count. I was gonna lose either way though, wasn't I? Even if +2, he'd still be at 3 right now, and I'm ending right now, which means it ends right now? Does he doesn't get another turn? Shit. Oh, and the story's gonna continue forward, so I have to.
Your Grace. Well played.
I failed my optional, you guys. Damn it. The idea of an optional objective. It means that I don't get to go back and try again.
I can't say the same for you, I fear. You'd have done better to die in battle. Bound for Lyria now, where the hangman will have his way with you.
He's totally gonna get away, isn't he?
Splendid! I've ever wished to see the capital.
You're quite sure of yourself?
Quite certain of yourself, you seem.
Many afore you have braided nooses for me, your Grace. Yet as you see, my neck's straight as a pike.
My threats are never hollow. And if it's an escape you weigh, well, we've yet to see any man abscond from the dungeons of Lyria Castle.
I mean, if he's gonna claim that he's gonna get away, you could just get him right now. You could just get him right now.
I'd hope so. For to be known as second just wouldn't be worth the trouble.
Take him away.
As soldiers placed the Duke of Dogs in shackles, there was a sudden commotion. A messenger rushed in, sweaty, gasping for air, smelling of smoke and blood. His gaze spoke terror.
Your Majesty, Graces, Nilfgaard's crossed the Yaruga. Black-clad hordes. Villages burn. Folk lie murdered.
Nilfgaard! Gods help us!
They march for Dravograd. Prince Willem, he can't hope to arrive in time with aid. Help us! You must!
Dravograd. Blast it all. Listen close, soldier. You're to take a fresh mount, ride hard back to your commander and say the Queen comes to repel the foe.
Your Grace, begging your pardon, our force. We aren't many. Let's send for reinforcements first, elsewise...
Reynard, I've seen Nilfgaard's trebuchets at work. Should we delay until we're stronger, they'll leave no stone standing in Dravograd. We must ride for the town at once.
As her men prepared to march, Meve climbed the manor's tower. Smoke rose in columns in the distance. As more black pillars appeared one after the other, she knew they meant another home, another barn, another mill was in flames. Tears welled in her eyes, yet they were tears of anger.
Bastards. If it's war they seek, it's war I shall bring them. Reynard, prepare to ride!
Hey! New Meve card. This card's been added to your army. I don't know, I read it every time. I always think it's gonna tell me what it does, or what its name is, and it doesn't. Well, shit. I think I could have defeated that guy if two things were different. One, if I had my card that gives you plus 10. Or two, if I had, just had more of that pike guy, that nice farmer dude, just spam all over the place. Unfortunately, you can't change your deck composition in response to the scenario because
First
you don't...
bandits, now this. Misfortune does indeed come knocking twice.
In hobnail boots, tramping upon my land. Nilfgaard shall regret this. I swear on all that is sacred and blessed.
What can be rough is that you learn about the scenario after you've already made your deck. And the rules and so on. So I think this is the beginning of the Nilfgaard invasion. The Nilfgaard invasion that's happening in Witcher 3. I base this on the fact that I named part 1 of this series... What did I name it? 5 years before The Witcher 3. That's because I found out the exact year that Witcher 3 and this game take place in and realized, oh, this is 5 years before Witcher 3. So that means that the invasion happening in Witcher 3 is maybe happening after that time. Reports. Letter from Dravograd. Your Highness, Nilfgaardians march towards our city, burning everything in their path. They've siege towers, battering rams, catapults, ballistae, and 3 full infantry regiments. Without reinforcements, we shan't hold them off for more than a day, and we've heard nothing back from the capital, nor seen any signs of extra troops. Please, my lady, save us. Gideon Barr, Garrison Commander. We're under attack. What can I do with my stuff right now? I could buy an upgrade, probably. Another one I have in mind, though, huh? Command tent? Which one? What do we flash? Oh, right, you. Got a few versions of you now. So I got this one, boost an ally by 4. This comes in handy in most scenarios. This one is better for if I'm going to draw more cards, which is sometimes true and sometimes not, based on how often you're doing puzzle scenarios. But even within the puzzle scenarios, you got the drummers, admittedly, so customizing who gets drawn in is good. Meve, Rivain Broadsword. Order damage an enemy unit and all other enemies with the same power by 4. Ooh. then triggered the loyal abilities. That's interesting. And she finally has an attack, which could be really useful for moments like before, where I'm trying to defeat enemies. Yeah, so many of our scenarios about attacking that could be really helpful. So I lose my 1 armor, but I still trigger the loyal abilities, which means that all the people that get the +5 still get it, and all the people that shoot still happen. It's just that I'm just not healing anyone. I think I want that though. Also matches the story. Her tears of fury. She's angry now, so she has the most offensive version of her leadership now. I'm torn on which trinkets I'd want to switch to right now, or whether I'd want to. When do I get more than 125, or is that going to stay there all game? It might. It might not actually change.
Yes, Your Grace?
It's time I attended to other matters.
Just double checking. He hasn't talked to me for a while, so I was a little worried that maybe I'm misinterpreting when dialogue's available or not. Wait, I forgot to click on the building icon to double check. I just clicked on that again. I'm a genius. Oh, it's just those ones. Don't give a crap. Oh, this goes on. Damn. I'm curious because the gray traveler person talks about you being on this map and how far you are on this map. So that's curious. The implication being that you visit many maps. Or at least more than one. So I travel my way across this entire map, gathering resources and fighting the battles and whatnot. Then I end up on different maps entirely. Evidently. It's hard not to notice the production value and the polish and all that can kind of hide it, but this map layout and quest layout and objective layout closely resembles what you see actually in a lot of mobile games and Facebook game type things where you'd have like a bunch of nodes and you just travel from node to node. We physically travel on foot to them instead of just clicking on them, but this map kind of makes it feel like you're going from like, oh, this like the way that everything's laid out so that you're checking out a particular chunk, then you cross the river. All these bridges and the rivers are really, they're these bottlenecks that kind of highlight that node to node concept. Oh, it was just auto saving on the bridge. A bit like that Warhammer 40k Machinist or whatever it was called game, where you just clicked on a series of nodes on the map, like that kind of idea.
Suddenly, Meve's force found itself marching straight towards a Nilfgaardian company. To the Queen's surprise, the invaders did not immediately assume battle formation. They proceeded instead in her very direction without a sign of panic. The man leading the Nilfgaardians was clad in rich robes. He exuded pride and the scent of musk.
I am Traern var Vdifir, Your Majesty. I was asked to present your esteemed grace the ultimatum of the forces of the Empire of Nilfgaard.
The envoy cracked the seal on a scroll, unfurled it, took a deep breath, and began to read.
I, General Ardal Ebdahi, demand the immediate and unconditional surrender of Lyria and Rivia. Elsewise, I will burn down every city, town, village, and temple, place all your subjects in chains, and your armed men, defeated and captured, I will hang along the roadsides as a warning to all others in the barbarous north.
As the final threat echoed in Meve's ears, the envoy put away the scroll and stood waiting for her answer, a mocking smile on his face. He allowed himself this insolence, believing the immunity accorded diplomats would shield him from any form of royal ire.
Are we about to contradict that? He says Lyria and Rivia. Could be a potential Geralt connection there. Let's kill him.
His Excellency speaks true. We Nordlings are barbarians, without exception.
Answered the Queen. Though her voice was calm, most of those listening shuddered inside.
We neither hold nor honor the standards of the civilized world. Among them, the immunity of envoys. At the...
Yay! Fuck that guy. Look at what he looks like. Fuck that guy. Immunity revoked. It's an entire scenario. Nilfgaardian heavy infantry and cavalry have a dark reputation in the north. The very sight of their black armor and the sound of the wings atop their helms instill a sense of dread. Imperial emissaries dressed in silks and decorative fringe may appear less menacing, yet pose no less a threat. Their watchful eyes and venomous words have contributed to the collapse of many a realm. Let's stab him in the gut. Eliminate that guy because he sucks, and use your leader's ability. Why does it keep saying to do that like it's an objective? Weird. It's another puzzle encounter. Unique cards. The idea that this unique encounter is optional.
This is savagery! Barbarous! To attack an emissary!
Yeah, but you were just so smug about it. How did you get 30 armor? Insufferable name. Leader doomed. Yes, he is. Removes the unit from the game when he goes to the graveyard. Yeah. Every turn on turn start, set this unit's armor to the combined power of the Royal Nilfgaardian escorts. Oh. So just kill his escorts and he will lose his armor. I don't have to attack his armor directly. In fact, I shouldn't because it will just regenerate. He'll last multiple rounds, but if he's defeated, he's kicked off the board. I guess these rules must be here because he can show up in other scenarios or something, right? Because it's irrelevant to this scenario because this scenario doesn't have multiple rounds. Absorbs a given amount of damage, then is removed. Wait, that's just armor. Whoops. The Nilfgaardians proceeded in the Queen's very direction without a sign of panic. The man leading the Nilfgaardians was clad in rich robes. He exuded pride and the scent of musk. Yes, kill this asshole. So these guys, yeah, they have 30, so he has 30. We can deal with that. If I just weaken them enough, we can kill him, and then we win. So it's a puzzle scenario, so... What's my ability? Warhammer? Okay, so in these kinds of scenarios, because it's a puzzle, they select which leader ability I have. I don't have the one I just switched to. I have this one instead, which is the make a strong top card, which goes with you, I believe. We want to save you for later for sure, but I can use you to play you twice. I can use you to summon two guys. We want to start with you. You have 10. Imperial escorts. It is the emissary's job to mince words. It's my job to mince everything else. He did not mince words though. He was a prick. So that's why he's gonna die. So this does damage based on how many guys I play. Does he not have a hand? Oh, he's passed already. So it's just me. So it's just my job to kill that guy with a number of cards I have available to me. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this guy down. I'm going to power him up as much as physically possible. And then I'm going to, once he's powered up as much as possible, I'm going to attack these guys, which will collectively reduce their armor enough that this guy's armor will then suck. And then I'll try to kill him with the Arbalist, which might take 2 attempts, but hopefully it'll be enough. We'll see. Can I look at my deck? I can, because it's a puzzle scenario. So the first one is an Arbalist. There's pikemen. Oh, there's a lot of pikemen. That's how I'm gonna make the Arbalist and this guy stronger, is this guy with the pikemen. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I'm not using the Arbalist yet, so I don't think I really need the attack random dudes ability. It's too bad I can't attack them with my ability. They didn't give me that one. Strengthening my units just isn't useful, so I wish that I had access to the other one instead. Oh wait, no. Never mind, I have to use this one because it lets me select who's in the front. Gotta remember that. There we go. Yeah, I guess you're next. What's going on? Did the game just bug? I can't play any of my cards, but the turn has ended, but it's not moving on to the next turn. Is there a restart button? Restart. I think it bugged unless I just made a weird brain fail or something. But it seemed to just stop working, which is weird. Oh, he's already the top card. Shit. You're even more stronger. Congrats. I should have checked the deck correctly. Whoops. There, this time it worked. That's a strong start. Now, can I get even more? This will be 6. It'll hurt them all by 6, so they'll then have 4 each, giving him 4 plus 12. Which is something, but it's not amazing. What do I use the decoy for on this one? If only you could change rows, but you can't. Not really. I guess that's a decoy? I could decoy him to the other row, and then he could change rows. I don't know, do I want to... Because you guys don't attack, only you guys do. They don't have that anymore? I don't have my Arbalest pluses. Oh, they took that away. Okay. I probably want to summon more first, right? I'm just questioning whether or not I want to use this guy to... If I place this guy again, he can summon another dude, and then we can attack again. That's a lot.
My lady, your majesty, you must stop this!
Are you getting spooked about how little you have left right now? Is that what's going on, buddy? Did it just bug again? Why is that happening? Like, I'm passing my turn and the game's not continuing forward. What the fuck? Why is this suddenly happening? Oh no, I can't do that either. Oh, the game's like stuck. Maybe I need to like patiently wait for a bit. Alright, I do have to use her ability this time. So if you could just politely not break this time, that'd be pretty nice of you, if you don't fucking mind. We've been doing great until now. Why are you dying on me? Could you not do that, please? Cool. It immediately did it again. Alright, I've rebooted the game. It's gotta stop breaking now, right? Ah! It's gonna suck editing this. At this point, it's happened so many times, I'll have to edit out some of them or something, right? Like, holy crap. Alright, the correct car's in the front, so I don't need to use the power. When I say end turn, end turn. Holy crap, I can't get past the first round now. This is savagery. Yes, it is. It's pretty savage at the moment. This is what things have come to. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll stop here. Sorry. My next recording will be in close to a week because of my backlogged videos. So I really hope that next time I play, this has been patched so I can play. Because this is this is stopping me in my tracks. See you guys next time. I tried. This is like my 10th attempt.